Welcome everybody to tonight's action with the Carroll girls basketball team. I am your host Mason Nealon, and the Carroll Tigers will be taking on the Gilbert Tigers, who come into the season 0-1 right now, and your Carroll Tigers are 1-1, picking up a big win in Webster City, and then losing a close one to our in-town rival Kemper Knight. Some new things coming into the season. Everyone has put in a shot clock, and this is going to prove vital for some teams, and it's going to come in handy for others because many teams will not be able to run out the clock at the end of the game anymore and not be able to run crucial offenses at the end of the game to just sit there and stall. But some teams can play really fast now and not really have to worry about this shot clock. And then for your Carroll Tigers, the main focal point, I would say, is Caitlin Aiden, who has 24 points this season through 2 games and 15 rebounds. It looks like she's really leading the show down here. And then you have many other supporting cast people like Cameron Shabo putting up 23 points and 13 rebounds. Shea Senard has 12 points and 4 steals, and then Ava Gross has 15 rebounds on the season. And then I could not find the girls' stats because they had just played last night for the Gilbert Tigers, but I can assure you they probably did very well. And for tonight's matchup, the Gilbert roster does come in 0-1, losing a close one to Roland Story. This is Carroll's first home game of the year, and with that you have many factors coming into it. I would say most of the girls might be nervous playing in front of the home crowd for the first time because Carroll does come in with a bunch of new crops of juniors and sophomores. We have Caitlin Aiden, who did play her freshman year here, but you have Olivia Roeder, who's a sophomore, Molly Feld Jr., Bailey Schulte Jr., and just a good crop of younger talent that are coming in and playing maybe some of their first minutes on varsity. And then Carroll does come in with a lot of good talent. Yeah, they have a lot of these older people who have played and experienced more of these varsity games. Looking down at the starting lineup here, I can see all 5 of them are returning people from last year's roster. And that looks like a good sign for Carroll because when you come into a season with 5 people that already experienced and know what they're doing in the starting lineup, that's a really good thing for your team. And then I'm not 100% sure on the Gilbert starting lineup right now because they still have the warm-ups on, but I have seen a couple names I can put a face to and notice that they were one of those people who should probably be starting. And then I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors for today. We have the CHS Foundation, Shelley and Sean Haluska Edward Jones, I Saw the Sign of Carroll, Motor Inn of Carroll, United Bank of Iowa, Western Iowa Networks, and 712 Youth Groups. These are our sponsors for the Tiger Vision 2022-2023 season.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Carroll High School. And tonight, Black River Conference basketball game. We put the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Gilbert Tigers and your Carroll Tigers. Carroll High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts and respect the decisions of the officials. What you do and say reflects on your team, your school, and your community.
Please enjoy tonight's game by being a good sport. At this time, we'd like to announce the starters for the visiting team Gilbert Tigers, who are coached by Mike Frisk. Number 4, Sydney Lynch. Number 5, Mia Kottman. Number 20, Molly Stormeyer. Number 25, Rainey Cruz. And number 31, Ella Henningsen. Before we get to the starting lineups for your Carroll Tigers, we'd like to welcome the kid captain for the girls contest, Bo Johnson. Bo is the son of Jeremy and Kalina Johnson and is a kindergartner in Mrs. Schoen's class at Fairview Elementary. Bo loves to cheer on his big sister, senior Mackenzie. Please help us in welcoming tonight's kid captain, Bo Johnson. Now here are the starting lineups for your Carroll Tigers, who are coached by Katie Cook. 6-foot sophomore number 4, Caitlin Aiden. 5'10" senior number 12, Shane Ashinger. 5'10" senior number 14, Cameron Schabel. 5'4" senior number 24, Shay Sinard. And 5'8" senior number 34, Ava Gross. Our officials for tonight's contest, Kyle Manns, Gary Dinkla, and Casey Pelcher. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that everyone please rise, remove your hats and caps as we honor America with the national anthem.
With that wonderful playing of our national anthem by your Carroll band, that should signify that the starters will come out and we'll get tip-off and the game will start going. In the middle for our tip-off, we have sophomore Ella Hennington for the Gilbert Tigers, and for your Carroll Tigers, you have sophomore Caitlin Aiden. Tip is underway, and it is deflected over to the Carroll Tigers. Cameron Schabel passed it over to Caitlin Aiden, dribbling to the right side, passes to Shay Sinard, looks to the block for Shane Ashinger, and a free throw shot from Cameron Schabel missed off the back rim, but rebounded by Shane Ashinger of the Carroll Tigers. She goes up and it appears to be close to a foul, or looks like she wanted one, but out of bounds on the Gilbert Tigers. Number 4, Caitlin Aiden passing it in. Looks low, pass to Shayna Ashinger, puts up the layup, and it is good for the Carroll Tigers. Sydney Lynch, number 4, taking up the left side, dribbles, and loses the ball for a second there, but regains possession on the baseline. Posting up, passes out to Rainey Cruz on the wing, and three-pointer up and good by number 20, Ava Hennington. Looks like Gilbert's putting on a full court press here to try to push the Tigers up the court fast. Steal by number 5 and missed off the left side. Ava Gross taking it down the court and deflected by Ella Hennington out of bounds. Inbounds being taken in by the Carroll Tigers, and Ava Gross will look to throw it in. Throws it in deep to Caitlin Aiden, who is dribbling at the top now. Backing out a little. Spins, looking down low, passes to Shea Sinnard for the 3. It is off the back rim. Coming up the court, we have number 4, Sydney Lynch. Passes to Rainey Cruz on the right wing and stolen by Caitlin Aiden. Coming down the left side, passes to Shea Sinnard for the layup, and it is good for the Carroll Tigers. Looking on the left wing, that is number 5, Maya Cotman. Number 31, Ella Hennington, is getting trapped in the corner and gets fouled by 2 of Carroll's players there. That is the first team foul for Carroll. And as you can see, Carroll is up 4-3 right now with 2 layups, and Gilbert has 1 wing 3. These free throws underway may change that score. Free throw up and is rolled off the back rim and in. Second free throw going up right now, and it is good also. Gilbert still in that full court press. We have all 4 Carroll Tigers down there looking for the ball. Shane Ashinger gets it past to Shea Sinnard at the top of the key. Passes back to Caitlin Aiden, and Shane Ashinger goes up with the layup, and that is a miss, but Gilbert takes it down the court now. Passes to the right wing, and that is Molly Schnormeyer. Passes it back out. She dribbles, looks for the floater, and gets the foul on number 14, Cameron Shable of the Carroll Tigers. That's Carroll's second team foul. Gilbert passes it out. Passes to the left wing, looks low, passes to the right wing to Sydney Lynch. And Sydney Lynch gets the travel. Carroll's ball. Still having the full court press on, but it looks a little more lenient now. Caitlin Aiden dribbles up the right side and has, almost looks like a zone there. Caitlin Aiden on the right side passes to Ava Gross on the left wing. Shane Ashinger at the free throw line, dribbles baseline, and gets the foul on Rainey Cruz. That will be Gilbert's first team foul, and Carroll will be inbounding the ball under the hoop now. Aiden passes to Ava Gross down at the bottom. Cameron Shable dribbles, puts up the layup, and it's good. Carroll 6, Gilbert 5 now. Gilbert pushing the ball down the court, looks for the 3, and that is good. That was Molly Schnormeyer on the right wing there. Caitlin Aiden taking the ball up the court, gets it deflected a little. Shea Sinnard at the right elbow. Cameron Shable gets the ball at the top, dribbling around, looking low, passes to the corner to Shea Sinnard. Backdoor cut from Caitlin Aiden, and the ball is stolen by number 5, Mia Cotman. Passes over to Sydney Lynch on the left side, and that is almost stolen. Puts up another 3, and that is good. Number 20, Molly Schnormeyer. That is the second 3 I've seen from her just in the last couple minutes there. Inbounds play here. Carroll getting trapped there. Caitlin Aiden, stolen by Molly Schnormeyer. Another 3 from the Gilbert Tigers, missed off the back rim, but the rebound Another three, and that is missed off the front rim, but Carroll gets the ball this time. Coming down the court on the left side is Caitlin Aiden. Dribbles, goes to the hoop, and looks for the layup, but gets fouled hard by Molly Schnormeyer. This will be Gilbert's second team foul, and Carroll will get a shoot 2 at the line. Aiden putting up the shot, and it's missed off the back rim. Carroll making some substitutions here, putting in number 10, Olivia Roeder, who is a sophomore, and number 22, Madison Tuning, who is a senior. And the second shot is good from Aiden. Gilbert coming up the floor. Gilbert did also make some substitutions, putting in number 24, Jana Rato, and I think that'll be it from the Gilbert side. Pass to the corner from number 25, Rainey Cruz, up back to the point guard, Sydney Lynch. Back up to the top of the key from Mia Cotton, dribbles down, looks for the layup, and gets fouled by Ava Gross, number 34. Cotman puts up the shot, and that is good. Your score now is 12 Gilbert and 7 at Carroll with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Cotman with her second free throw, and that is off back rim and taken by the Carroll Tigers, Cameron Shable, who has just checked back into the game for Ava Gross. Aiden dribbling to the center, passes over to Senard, looks over for Shable. Dribbles in, looks out. Senard puts up the three. That's off, but the Gilbert Tigers get the rebound. Coming down the court is Sydney Lynch, number 4. Dribbles, looking to pass, number 20. Molly Schnormeyer passes it over. Really swinging the rock here for the Gilbert Tigers. Blocked by Caitlin Aiden, gets the rebound though, and that is Jana Rato, who just made that. Stolen by the Gilbert Tigers over to Schnormeyer, who hits another three. Gilbert is really pushing the tempo here and putting up a lot of three-point shots. With this full court press, Gilbert is really putting the pressure on the Tigers here. Shable goes into the paint and gets a foul on the Gilbert Tigers. I'll have to see the number. Number 4, that is Sydney Lynch. Gilbert making some substitutions. Coming to the game is Ella Hennington and number 11, Ava Johnson, who I have not seen of yet. Inbounds play by the Tigers of Carroll. Out to Shable. Shable looks for the three. Off back rim. And it is out of bounds on the Carroll Tigers, going to Gilbert Tigers' way. Inbounds here. Carroll's already back on defense. I do not see any press from them. Dribbles right, puts it up, and blocked by Aiden, which is her second block of this game now. Inbounds by the Gilbert Tigers, thrown up to John Arado, passed around. Sydney Lynch hits the ball, dribbles right side, looks for the layup, and that off back rim, but she gets the rebound for her own shot, passes it out, pump fake, and that is missed off the backboard. But Gilbert gets their second rebound of this play. Looking wide open, Ella Hennington drives, spins, goes for the shot, and hits that. Gilbert's still in the full court press, but it looks like Carroll broke it right away. Olivia Roeder dribbling down and dribbles off of her knee, going the Gilbert Tigers' way. Gilbert making another substitution. This comes in as Abby Patel, a sophomore guard. Gilbert coming up the court now with the ball, really playing slow up to this point. Dribbles left side, spins, passes out, and that is a three-point attempt. Missed off the back rim. Rebound, Aiden. Foul going the Carroll Tigers' way. I'd have to see the number. 31. That'll be Ella Hennington of the Gilbert Tigers. Inbounds play here. They still have the press on. Caitlin Aiden passes up to Shea Sinnard. Pass over to Shable. Goes for the layup and gets blocked by number 24. Shea Sinnard dribbling around. Roeder looks for the layup. Misses off the back rim, but Tuning gets the rebound and gets fouled by number 11, Ava Johnson of the Gilbert Tigers. Carroll with the inbound. Sinnard looks over, passes to Shable. Sinnard runs to the top of the key, gets the ball. Dribbles right, passes to Tuning. Tuning dribbles baseline, and the ball is stolen and then thrown out of bounds by the Gilbert Tigers. This will be Carroll's second inbounds play of this possession. Aiden looks in, throws the ball in to Sinnard. Sinnard looks inside, passes to Roeder. Roeder with the power dribble and puts up the layup, and that is good. Gilbert bringing the ball up with a minute 20 left. Lynch flicks over, passes to Patel. Patel dribbles left, passes to Rado. Rado passes to the corner, finds number 11, Ava Johnson, and number 31, Ella Hennington's shot is blocked and deflected out of bounds on the Carroll Tigers. Carroll making a substitution here, puts in number 30, Kennedy Time, and Shea Sinnard will check out of the game. Gilbert with the inbounds play, looking low. They pass low to number 20. She misses, and the rebound by Madison Tuning coming up the floor. Passes middle to Caitlin Aiden. Carroll doing a lot of moving here. Passes to Roeder. Roeder passes to Tuning. Looks over to Aiden. Passes. Backdoor cut, and Roeder puts up the layup, and it is good. Gilbert coming up the floor again on that left side. Really looking to either drain out the clock or get a good shot here. Steal by the Carroll Tigers. Nope. Regained by Gilbert. That is Patel dribbling, looking, passing to number 31, Ella Hennington. She dribbles and gets the foul call. That will be that will be the fourth team foul for Carroll and the 9th total foul. Passing in to 31 Hennington, passes over to the corner. Hennington puts up the three-pointer, and that is good from the top of the key. 10 seconds here. Gilbert putting on the pressure. Carroll running down the court. Looks slow. Shable puts up the layup, and that's good. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. They put up the shot from half court, and that is just short on the right side. What an eventful quarter from both teams, putting up a score of 22 for the Gilbert Tigers and 13 for the Carroll Tigers. In that first quarter alone, both teams combined to have 9 fouls with a lot of just moving up and down the court and a lot of good defensive plays. So let's see what the second quarter will bring when it comes to fouls and pushing the ball up the court. If you are just tuning in now, we had the girls' JV game earlier, and they lost a close one, 47-46. I did get a chance to watch part of that game. It was a really exciting game from both teams. And then also our boys' JV over at the Fairview School won 56-50 against the Gilbert. Start of the second quarter, Gilbert's ball. They dribble up the court. That is Lynch passing over to Hennington. Looks over to Rainy Cruz. Passing over back to Cotman. Looks over. Floater there. Almost looks like a foul, but it is not given to her. Aiden passes up the court to Senard. Passes down low, and that is almost stolen, deflected by the Gilbert Tigers. Shable dribbling right. Looks to Tuning. Tuning looks to drive. Shable with a long three. Missed off the front rim, and the Gilbert Tigers will get the rebound. 31 Hennington gets the ball, dribbles over. Lynch gets it. Passing low to Schnormeyer. She passes into Hennington. Hennington puts up the layup, and that is missed long. Senard bringing up the ball, looks right, passes to Aiden. Aiden looks low, and Ashinger misses the ball over the top of her head, and that will be the Gilbert Tigers ball now. Carroll put on sort of a little mini kind of press there. They are trapping at the half court now, and the foul will be assessed to Shea Senard, which will make it the 10th foul combined for both teams here. That'll be Senard's first foul of the game, though. Passing in, they pass in the backcourt to Lynch. Lynch brings up the ball, dribbling dead center, passes over to Schnormeyer. Schnormeyer over to Cruz. Cruz back to Lynch, looking low, passes right to Cotman. Cotman dribbling, back to Lynch. She passes over to Hennington. She looks to dribble, dribbles down the side, gets a foul on number 12, Ashinger of the Carroll Tigers. That will be Ashinger's first foul of the game. Passes out, Hennington gets the ball. That will be Rainy Cruz with the ball here, dribbling over. Lynch gets it. Pass back over to Schnormeyer. She puts up the three from deep. That is missed, but she goes for her own rebound, and it is tipped off the Carroll Tigers back into their possession. Aiden will take the ball in the backcourt and dribble up, looks up. Down low to Ashinger. Ashinger throws it and gets boxed out, but gets the rebound. Madison Tunin was open under the hoop, but they are looking low to Ashinger, and it is stolen by Lynch, taking it up the court for the Gilbert Tigers. And Gilbert will take a timeout. If you are just tuning into this game, we had a very eventful first quarter with 19 fouls assessed to both teams, or combined to both teams. And now we have a score of 22-13 with the Gilbert Tigers' favor. There is exactly 6 minutes left in this quarter, and then for halftime, we will we will talk about our sponsors, and I will give you some of the stats and stuff from our first half. Both teams look like they haven't made any substitutions for this timeout, but they both look like they're ready to start playing again. Lynch takes the ball in the backcourt, dribbling it up. Carroll's not putting any pressure out on that three-point line for her right now. She passed over to Schnormeyer. Dribbles right, looking to pass over to Hennington. She pump fakes, spins right, goes for the layup, and it is rolling off the rim. Aiden taking the ball up to our near side here. Dribbles up, pass over to Shable with the three-pointer. That's off the front rim, and Gilbert gets the ball. Lynch taking up the ball again, looks to Schnormeyer. She puts up the three, off. Olivia Roeder gets the rebound, pass up to Aiden. She's going down the court, over to Tuning, over to Senard, and that was a great play by the Carroll Tigers there, pushing the ball up the court. Gilbert getting out in transition, moving fast. They pass over to number 5. She takes a deep three. That is off the back rim, but rebounded by the Gilbert Tigers. They pass inside, and that is Lynch with the left-hand layup. They're putting on the press again, coming out. Carroll is looking inside, pass over to Senard. She looks over, passes to Roeder. She passes on the baseline to Shable, out on the left wing there. Senard is called for the travel on the top of the key. That will be Gilbert's ball. Both teams making substitutions into the game. For the Carroll Tigers will be number 34, Ava Gross. And for the Gilbert Tigers, that will be both Abby Patel and John Arato. Carroll putting on some sort of a mini press here again. Lynch dribbling up the court. The defender switched from Aiden to Sennard. She is getting guarded, spins on the top, passes over. They are passing really fast across the baseline or the three-point line, off the back of the rim there for the Tigers. Aiden coming up the court, calling the play, dribbling in the middle of the court, passes to Roetter. Roetter over to Tuning. Tuning over to Aiden. Aiden over to Ava Gross. And she looks inside, passes over to Aiden on the left wing here. Aiden back to Ava Gross. Ava looks for the three, and that'll hit the front rim. Gilbert pushing the floor here. Number 4, Lynch takes the ball. 24, Rato in the post. Patel with the ball at the top. Passes back over to Rato. She looks for the three, but decides not to. Lynch taking the ball. Gilbert's really not getting into anything, and then dribbles over. Pump fake, gets Aiden. Number 3 puts up the shot, and that is very good shot. Aiden passes back into the middle of the court. Over to Ava Gross will get the ball. Passes inside for Olivia Roetter. Back out to Aiden, dribbling left. Looking for a left-hand layup. Misses. Lynch taking the ball up. She'll pass over to Cruz with the 3. Aiden passes up the floor. Stolen by Lynch, but her momentum took her out of bounds with the ball. Cruz will come out of the game for number 31, Hennington, and Carroll will take a timeout. Timeout ended, and Gilbert will come out to the court first. Carroll taking their time here, trying to draw up some plays. The Gilbert Tigers have number 4, Sydney Lynch, number 5, Mia Cotman, number 3, Abby Patel, number 31, Ella Hennington, and number 24, John Arato out on the floor. And the Carroll Tigers will have number 4, Caitlin Aiden, number 22, Madison Tuning, number 34, Ava Gross, number 24, Shay Sennard, and number 10, Olivia Roetter. Sennard inbounds the ball to Aiden, looking right, dribbles left, passes to Tuning. Tuning drives right, passes out to Sennard on the right corner, over to Ava, swinging the ball. Aiden dribbles right, pass to Sennard. Sennard drives left, pass to Tuning. Tuning fires up the 3. That is a little short, but Aiden comes up with the rebound. Only 7 seconds here on the shot clock. Gross passes it. Aiden looks inside. Decides not to. Roetter does not see the shot clock, and that will be a shot clock violation on the Carroll Tigers. Substitutions here. Number 20, Miley Schnormeyer comes in for number 5, Mia Cotman for the Gilbert Tigers. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in this game with a score of 26 for Gilbert and 15 for Carroll. Lynch comes with the ball up the court. Pass over to Schnormeyer. She's on the right wing. Passes inside. Gets the handoff back. Looks right for Hennington. Passes it over. Hennington dribbling left. Gets a screen. Drives inside. Puts up the layup and gets the foul. That foul will be assessed to Ava Gross, number 34. It'll also be Carroll's 7th team foul and Ava Gross's 3rd foul on the game. Hennington with the shot here, puts it up, and that is good from the free throw line. Number 4, Aiden, is subbed out for number 14, Cameron Shable. And Kennedy Tyne will also be subbed in for number 34, Ava Gross. The Tigers making a lot of substitutions in the second quarter here. 31 puts up the shot, and that is off the back rim and rebounded by the Tigers. Bringing it up the court is Madison Tuning, dribbling right side. Has a double team on her. Shable looks. Tuning looks inside at Roeder. Passes out to Senard. Roeder with 2 people on her. Gets fouled on the baseline. That foul will be given to number 3, Abby Patel, which will be her first foul of the game. Tuning taking the ball out for the Tigers. Looks inside, throws it outside, and is deflected by the Gilbert Tigers. Senard passes over to Tyne. Passes back to Shable. Shable looks inside. Tigers swinging it around the horn. Tyne puts up the 3. Missed off the back rim, up the court. Schnormeyer passes over to Patel. Patel dribbles inside, passes back to Schnormeyer. Out to Hennington, dribbles right. Pass over to Lynch. She fires up the 3, and that is good. And with that three-pointer, that will put the Gilbert Tigers at 30 and Carroll at 15 with a minute 20 to play. Tuning gets trapped, passes over to Tyne. Tyne inside, looks over to Shable. She takes a pull-up jumper, and that'll roll around the rim and bounce off. That'll be rebounded by the Gilbert Tigers, taken down the court by Lynch. She will kind of slow down the offense here, maybe looking to run out the clock. Dribbling around the right wing, passes inside to Rado. Rado is tangled up, and a foul will be assessed to number 10, Olivia Roeder of the Carroll Tigers. Free throw is up, and it'll roll in. That'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Rado. Gilbert making a substitution. That'll be Grace Bargay coming into the game. Shot is up for the Gilbert Tigers, making another substitution. Addie Pink comes in and will take out Rado. 45 seconds left. Tuning bringing up the ball. Getting a little bit of pressure. Tyne gets the ball, dribbles in. Pass over to Tuning with about 2 people next to her. Swings the ball. Shable puts up the 3, and that is good. The Gilbert Tigers will not have a shot clock on this last possession if they do not put up the 3, or they put up a shot right away. Lynch dribbling up the right side. She will dance around a little bit. And then she got the 5-second call. And that will be the Carroll Tigers ball with 16.2 seconds left before the half. Carroll inbounds the ball, taking it down the court. Tuning, dribbling right. Goes inside. Senard hits a spin. Passes out to Shable. She puts up another 3. And that is good. That'll be her second 3 from this last 2 possessions. Half-court shot up and away. That'll miss. That'll take us into the halftime break. We'll be right back after this ad break. Welcome back after those beautiful songs from our Carroll Tiger Band. I am now joined by my fellow commentator, Ethan Oshlin, who was at our JV boys basketball game. All right, I have a few things I'm going to need to read through before this second half gets underway. We have Caitlin Aiden, a sophomore, who will come in leading the team with 12 points per game for the Carroll Tigers, and Sydney Lynch, a senior, 11 points per game for the Gilbert Tigers. For the assist column, we have those same two lovely women, with Caitlin Aiden having 2 assists per game and Sydney Lynch having 3.5. For the three-point percentage on the year, Molly Schnormeyer for the Gilbert Tigers is putting up a whopping 50% from the three-point line, and Shea Senard will be putting up 40%. For our rebounds here, we have Ava Gross from the Carroll Tigers putting up 7.5 rebounds a game, and Jana Rato putting up 6 rebounds a game. Last but least, I have a couple of team stats for you. Both teams come into the game averaging 51 points a game. Both teams also average 40.9 field goal percentage. And that should be the majority of the stats for both of our teams. Both teams will be taking the court in about 30 seconds here as the second half will get underway. First half was a lot of fouling and shooting from the free throw line, and then Gilbert was putting on a full court press to kind of push the Tigers, get them out of their flow. But now in the second half, I do anticipate some more of that, but maybe a little less of the fouling from both teams. What a great way to go into the second half with the Carroll fight song. Carroll is down 11 points right now, but looks to come back in the second half. Carroll will start with the ball. Madison Tuning will look to inbound from the far side. Senard runs to the back court. Aiden gets the ball in the front court. Aiden dribbling right, looks down, Roeder passes out to Shable. Shable dribbles right, puts up a little jumper. Rolls off the back rim, rebound taken from Lynch, dribbling up the court. Passes over to Schnormeyer. She looks inside, passes to Hennington. Hennington outside, passes over. Number 5, Mia Kottman puts up the 3, rolls off the backside, and rebound taken by the Carroll Tigers. Up the court comes Caitlin Aiden on our near side, pass over to Shable. She throws it up to Tuning at the top of the key, passes over to Senard. Senard dribbles in, puts up the layup. That's long, but Roeder gets the rebound for the Carroll Tigers. And that is just taken by Schnormeyer, dribbling up the left side. She will attack the hoop, passes over, pass back out. Number 25 will put up a 3 off the back of the rim, and the Carroll Tigers will be coming down the court. What a fast-paced second half we got here just to come out of the gate. Shable will look to shoot, passes inside actually, up to Roeder. Roeder puts up the layup, roll out. But the Carroll Tigers will get the rebound, and it will be called a travel on number 10, Olivia Roeder.
Yeah, just silly mistakes here. If we can get a couple things under control, we sure can get back in this game, and it can happen fast.
All right, Gilbert will make some substitutions. Into the game comes number 25, Rainey Cruz. She was a starter, but I did not see her on the floor coming into the second half. Lynch will dribble up the court, comes right side, takes a screen, throws it over, almost out of bounds. Schnormeyer will throw it over, swings the ball to Lynch. Lynch puts up the three-pointer, and that is good. As I anticipated, Gilbert will be putting on the press again here. And almost a bad pass there. Roeder takes it, pass over to Senard. Senard to the top of the key. Shable will look inside. Goes to put up the layup and will get a foul. Never mind, not a foul, a jump ball.
Really unfortunate there.
It'll be the Gilbert Tigers with the ball. Lynch takes the ball from the backcourt, coming up the floor here. She will dribble with her left hand coming down our near side, passes over. She will pass inside Schnormeyer, and that'll be a foul on the defensive side.
Hello?
Number 5. Lynch will dribble on the right side, puts up a little floater there, and it will off the front rim and in. Gilbert Tigers will have a score of 35, and Carroll has a score of 21. Running on the baseline here, passes into Olivia Roeder. Over to Tuning, she gets...
All right.
And that'll be out of bounds in the Gilbert Tigers. Here is another full court press. Senard just dribbles right past them, passes over to Roeder. Roeder over to the layup. That'll be good. That'll bring the Carroll Tigers to 23 and the Gilbert Tigers to 37. Up the floor comes the Gilbert Tigers. Passes over to Cotman, back over to Cruz. 24, Rado will have the ball in the corner. She gets the ball deflected, and a foul. Oh, never mind, a travel on the Gilbert Tigers there. In the second half, we've seen a lot less fouling here because it was a handful of fouls there coming in in the first half of this time. But now in the second half, we only have one team foul. Tuning inbounds to Roeder. Roeder gets their jump ball. She was trapped and had nowhere to go, so the jump ball was given to the Carroll Tigers coming back down the court. Tigers inbound it to Senard. Senard runs past the defender inside the Roeder. It goes off of her fingertips and given back to the Gilbert Tigers. Dribbling down the court, that'll be Schnormeyer. She looks to bank the three, but it does not hit the rim. Rebound by Schabel. Up the court comes Tuning. She goes up for the layup, and she gets the foul call. That will be a foul assessed to number 20. Shoot, I cannot see the the number there.
This is just going to be a confidence
Number
booster here.
24.
If you can put in a couple free throws here, get some points on the board, you can really just get a run going here.
All right. Tuning puts up the shot here, and that'll be good for her free throw. That'll be Tuning's first point of the game here. Coming down the court is Lynch. She will pass over. Back over to the middle of the floor. Back over to Lynch on that right side. Inside to Hennington. She'll get the ball. Dribbles inside. Passes over to Rado. She gets the ball. Passes back out to... And that'll be a deep three from Cotman. She puts that in with a little bit of contact there. What an amazing shot. Running on the baseline, that'll be Gross, passing it into Roeder. She'll pass it to Aiden, gets the ball right back off a deflection. Pass it over to Gross. And just a reminder here, we do have the shot clock this year, so that will be a problem for some of those presses. Up the floor comes Lynch. She'll pass over to Hennington, being guarded by Aiden. Back over to Lynch. She gets the ball swung to her. She's dribbling right and switches back left. Rado gets the ball, almost shoots, but just decides to pull back. Shot underway by Hennington. She goes to follow her rebound but cannot get it. Aiden will bring up the ball down the center of the court. Dribbling on the top of the key here. She spins on the free throw line, goes for the shot, and gets a blocking foul. That foul will be called on number 4, Lynch. Aiden will take her free throw here. Free throw's underway. She puts it up, and it is good.
Like I said earlier, just getting some free throws on the board here. Just getting points. It's a mental thing. It really helps you get back in it.
Like what Ethan said, free throws are really a big mental game here. If you can knock down your free throws, you can really get back in the game. Aiden will put up her second one here. And that'll be also... Oh, never mind. That'll be rolled out. Lynch will take up the ball, dribbles. Being guarded by Chenard. She's really putting on the pressure there. That'll be Ava Johnson with the ball. Passes over. Pump fake. Goes for the layup. And we'll get a foul call.
Man, just a late rotation there, and they just fouled. Nothing much you can do there. Just got to be quicker on defense.
That'll be against 22 for the Carroll Tigers, which is Madison Tuning. Gilbert puts both free throws in there to bring the score to 41-25, Gilbert's lead. Sennard bringing down the court, has no pressure. Tuning puts up a little jumper. It'll hit the rim a couple times, and Ashinger will get the rebound for the Tigers. Passes out to Aiden. She puts up the three and comes just a little short. Rebound we'll get for the Gilbert Tigers. Coming up the court will be Lynch. Lynch dribbling up the court, dead center with 0 to none pressure on her. Ball is deflected out of bounds by number 4, Caitlin Aiden.
Good offense just starts with good defense. If you get a couple stops here, you can really start getting the ball in the basket, and that's a confidence boost. Once you start getting the ball in the basket and getting things rolling, it'll start working out, and that lead will go down.
Gilbert will inbound the ball here, looking low with 3 people on the top and 1 person low. Inbounds the ball to number 11, Ava Johnson. She will bring the ball down the court. Passes inside to Hennington. She looks back to Johnson. Johnson will look to pass here. Dribbles, right side, passes to Hennington. Hennington pump fakes, dribbles inside. Gets a foul call. That call will be given against Shane Ashinger, number 12 of the Carroll Tigers.
She picks up her second foul there, and it really kind of hurts on the defensive end to see them going to the free throw line almost every time down. So if we want to get back into it, we got to clean it up, and we got to get things rolling.
All right, Cameron Shable will check into the game for Caitlin Aiden, and that first Gilbert free throw was good. Gilbert will get the ball right now to put up their second free throw, which will be good also. Gilbert is a really good free throw shooting team when it comes to their girls team. Tuning will bring the ball up, passes over to Sennard. Sennard with the layup, and that'll be good on the left side. 3 minutes left here. Score is 43-27. Gilbert lead. Lynch bringing the ball down, passes over to number 11, Ava Johnson. She will take it on the left side, passes back over to Patel. Swinging the ball back. Lynch will get a handoff. Looks like she might get a double screen on her left side here. Dribbling back. Gets a foul call against Ashinger. That will be Ashinger's 3rd foul call of this game right now. Carroll is really looking not that good when it comes to the foul column here up on our scoreboard. Inbounds pass to 25, inside for Hennington. She will also get a foul call against the Carroll Tigers, which I'm assuming would be number 10, Olivia Roetter.
Second foul there. We really got to clean it up. We can't keep fouling down on this defensive end.
Inbounds by Patel.
That's the break we needed. We got to turn over. If we get a bucket here, big confidence boost.
I was not 100% sure on what the call was there, but I did see it will be coming in Carroll's favor. Carroll will run a 4 wide on the free throw line here, try to break this press. Gilbert only has 4 women up and 1 woman back. Passes over. Aiden will get the ball. A little bit of a mishap there. And Sennard will double dribble at the free throw line.
It's a missed opportunity there. It's a missed.
These girls have had a little bit, well, I shouldn't say a little bit, just a decent bit of missed opportunities in this game here. Gilbert will bring the ball up, gets a double screen, fakes the other way. Passes to number 11, Eva Johnson, out to Schnormeyer. She pump fakes, puts up a floater here, rolls off the back rim. Gilbert will get the rebound. 3-point attempt by number 3, Patel, is off, and Carroll will get the ball going their way.
Gilbert is not afraid to shoot it here. Everyone on the court seems like they are not afraid to take the 3.
All right, Gross will get the ball on the baseline, looking to pass it in, taking a few seconds there. Deflected by the Gilbert Tigers, back up the floor, Aiden. Pass over to Sennard, she pump fakes, takes 1 step, goes in, and that is missed off the front rim, but looks to be a jump ball, and it'll be the Gilbert Tigers ball. Lynch will check back into the game for number 11, Ava Johnson. Lynch bringing the ball up. She has 10 points in this game here. She looks to be a pivotal player in this game. Hennington gets the ball, shoots. She scores on our near sideline here. Inbounds. Chenard takes up the floor. Chenard dribbling. Looks to pass over to Shable. Shable pump fakes. Triple baseline. Floater will hit the front rim and will be Gilbert's ball. And I'm not sure if that was a foul or if that was a... Yep, that was a foul on Olivia Roeder, which will be her 4th of the game here.
One more and she's out. It's getting to be a real sloppy game here in this second half. It needs to get cleaned up. It's just not working out here for the Tigers.
Carroll making some substitutions into the game, or out of the game will come Olivia Roeder. And Gilbert will get a 1-and-1 opportunity here. First free throw in for Hennington. Hennington now has her 17th point of the game, which looks to, or appears to me to be the most out of any player in this game so far.
What a game she's having.
Hennington puts up her second free throw, and that'll be good. This 4-wide press break here, Carroll has. Chenard gets the ball, dribbles behind her back, gets the ball on the right side, passes to Gross, swinging the ball here into the corner to Shable. She puts up the 3 off the back rim, but Chenard gets the rebound again. She will look to shoot. She takes the 3-pointer, misses, rolls around, rebound by Shable. She goes up with it, misses, rebound by Rainey Cruz of the Gilbert Tigers. She brings up the ball, passes over to Schnormeyer. She puts up a 3. That'll miss out the front rim, but Gilbert will get the ball back. Never mind. Cameron Shable with the steal there.
Great hands
passes to Aiden. Aiden will bring it up the floor. Gilbert really not looking to put the pressure on here, I see. Aiden over to the corner. Back to Shable. Shable dribbles back on the right side and gets a foul call. Substitution here. Gilbert will take out Hennington and Rainey Cruz to put in Rado and Pink. It'll be Carroll's ball. They'll be inbounding. No one on Chenard to get the inbound. Aiden will run up the front of the court. Gets the ball. Dribbles on the right side. She dribbles back left side. Gets trapped by a defender. It looks like Carroll had a little bit of confusion there, but Ava Gross gets the ball. Missed off the back rim, and a foul will be called on, let me see here, on Lynch of the Gilbert Tigers. Gilbert puts another sub in. That'll be number 3, Abby Patel. She will take out Lynch because I'm not 100% sure on why they took out Lynch, but Chenard passes into Shable. Shable drives baseline, gets cut off, passes back into Chenard. Chenard gets trapped. Gross gets the ball, shoots it in the corner, off the front rim. Chenard gets the ball, goes up for the shot. Almost looked like a foul, but she's hustling back on defense here. Patel over to Cotman. Cotman with a deep range 3 off the front of the rim, but rebounded by Rado. Rado gets another second chance opportunity and puts up the layup.
This lead is only expanded for the Tigers of Gilbert.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that'll be out. 0.8 seconds out on the Gilbert Tigers. Carroll's going to have to put up a shot here super late into this third quarter.
You got to expect either a tip here or a really quick shot.
Aiden throws it over the hoop, but it looked like a good attempt for how much time she had. With a score of 50-27, Carroll and Gilbert will be going into the fourth quarter here. Maybe Carroll can mount a comeback with these final 8 minutes. I just want to give another shout out to the 2022-2023 Tiger Vision sponsors, which are the CHS Foundation, Shelly and Sean Haluska, Edwin Jones, I Saw the Sign, Motor Inn of Carroll, United Bank of Iowa, Western Iowa Networks, and 712 Youth Group. I just want to give a thank you to all of them. And then I also want to give one big thank you to the stream team downstairs who will help put this stream out online for everyone to see. The Gilbert Tigers get onto the floor looking to inbound the ball, but the Carroll Tigers really taking this time to talk it through and hope they can get something going in this fourth quarter. Carroll looks to put out Aiden, Ashinger, Senard, Tuning, and Gross, while the Gilbert Tigers put out Cruz, Lynch, Hennington, Schnormir, and Potman. Aiden gets the rebound off that long three there. Aiden brings it up the left side of the court, or the far side of the court. Pass over to Senard. Senard drives baseline, spins, and it'll be called a jump ball. Here in this late part of this game here, having so many fouls for both teams in this game, it is crucial that Carroll's going to need to stay out of the foul trouble if they want to make any type of comeback. Inbound, swing it around the baseline, passes into Aiden. Aiden with the pound dribble. Spins back out, passes to Tuning. And that will be an over and back call on the Carroll Tigers. Gilbert looking to inbound it, have a 4 wide with Lynch coming up to get the ball. Lynch will get the ball in the middle of the court and dribble left a little bit. Passes over to Cotman. Cotman over to Hennington, back to Lynch. Cotman will go over, and Lynch will throw the ball over Schnormeyer's head. Tuning looking to inbound, finds Aiden. Aiden will dribble up the right side of the court really quickly. Passes to Senard. Senard will look inside at Ashinger. Pound dribble, puts up the layup, and that'll be long. Tuning puts up another one. Will roll off the rim. Looks like a bunch of, I see a sea of red and white jerseys in there going for the ball. And it'll pass out to Lynch. Lynch will get the ball. Dribbles right side, looking to start an offense. Cotman will get the ball. Gilbert moving a lot, getting a lot of motion in this offense. Hennington will dribble left. Spins. Pass back out to Lynch. Lynch will have 15 seconds on the shot clock to get something up. Lynch will dribble, get pushed back to the half court, dribble inside, goes for the, misses, or does not go for the layup, I mean. Schnormeyer puts up the thing and gets fouled by Caitlin Aiden.
Carroll really struggling on both ends here. I don't believe we've put it in the basket aside from the free throw line this half, and it must be so demoralizing for these girls.
And I just want to give a friendly reminder that if you want to stick around, we do have a varsity boys basketball game against the same Gilbert Tigers coming up right after this. The first free throw is up and good. That'll be Schnormir's 7th point of the game. She puts up another one, and that'll roll off the rim and get in for her 8th point of the game here. Aiden passes over to Tuning after the inbound. Back to Aiden, dribbles on the right side inside to Ashinger. Loses the ball. We'll get it back, and it will become a jump ball on the right baseline.
That's going to Gilbert.
Six minutes, 20 seconds left with Lynch bringing up the ball. Carroll has a big deficit to come back from. Hopefully they can get something going. Schnormir takes the ball right side, dribbles, looks for the free throw, gets the foul, and it will roll off the rim. Almost an and one for the Gilbert Tigers. Ethan, I just want to ask you a question here.
Yep.
Only seeing that third quarter of basketball, what do you think Carroll and Gilbert need to do in this fourth quarter?
Carroll's just got to clean it up on both ends. Haven't made a shot from what I can remember in real late rotations. And for Gilbert, even though the score might be pretty big, they're missing a lot of shots too. It's been a bit of a sloppy game of basketball in this second half, and it needs to be cleaned up.
This is the Carroll Tigers and Gilbert Tigers' first Raccoon River Conference game. So I think a little bit of the nerves will be in there. And after that second free throw attempt was missed, there will be a jump ball given to the Carroll Tigers. But as I was saying, this is the first conference game for both the girls' teams, so that might be where some of the jitters and the sloppiness comes from. Aiden will take the ball up the right side, passes back over to Aiden again. She'll get trapped back over to Shable. Shable will have a lot of room if she wants to take it. Pass over to Tuning. Tuning has a little bit of room. Shable looks, dribbles right. Pass over to Aiden. Aiden fires up the three-pointer. That'll be long. And that'll be out on the Gilbert, or never mind, out on the Carroll Tigers, going the Gilbert Tigers' way.
You know, I talked about this half. I don't think we scored this quarter. It's been a real struggle for us here, and hopefully this timeout here by Katie Cook is going to get it under control and hopefully get the Tigers on the board here in this fourth quarter.
I just want to give one more shout out to every single fan that comes to the game today. We have a very good student section and a very good fan base here, not just the Carroll Tigers, but also the Gilbert Tigers, coming to support these high school athletes with their adventures in the sport of basketball. In this timeout here, we have 5:47 left, and the score will be 53-27 with Gilbert's lead. The Carroll Tigers have been in sort of foul trouble here with 9 fouls in the second half, and Gilbert has only 6 fouls here. But the real talk of this game, number 31, Ella Hennington, putting up 18 points right now, and she's still in the game, so that may add. And with a lead like this, you really just can't complain with how the game's gone.
Real clean game of basketball from her and all that, and she's only a sophomore. She's still got 2 more years of high school after this. She sure has a bright future.
Gilbert looking to inbound. Full court press, cannot get the ball in. Lynch will get the ball, dribbles, stolen by Senard. Pass over to Aiden. Aiden will dribble inside, passes back over. Gross will put up the layup, and that'll be good.
Really needed that there. Good thing that going in.
Carroll's putting on this full court pressure. It looks like it's really putting some jitters into Gilbert. Gilbert gets another steal from Shable. Senard will take the ball up, looks right side, pass to Shable. She runs into that ball. Shable spins, looks to put it up, and gets the and one!
Big bucket here. Tigers have momentum. Well, the Carroll Tigers have momentum, and we should be able to run with this and get some points on the board and shrink this lead here.
That is true that Carroll will have the momentum here. That just completely switched to 180. Pennington will come out of the game for Rado, and with that momentum here, you want to mount one of those comebacks. I don't know if the comeback will happen because it's such a large deficit, but we'll have to put some faith in the Tigers. Shable will miss that free throw. Coming up the court is Lynch, pass over. They're swinging the rock here. Everyone's really getting a chance to touch the ball. Cruz will pass, hand off. Aiden will get the foul on Lynch.
That'll be the Tigers' 10th foul, and that'll put Gilbert in the double bonus, meaning every foul from now on will give them 2 free throws, 2 guaranteed free throws at the free throw line.
This is why you really don't want to get into foul trouble when it comes to these conference games, because once you have a lead like this, you really can't come back and you can't really use your fouls because they have this double bonus. First free throw was up and good. The second free throw out of her hands will also be good. Gilbert still putting on the press after a huge lead. Sedard bringing the ball up, gets trapped at half court, pass over to Tuning. Tuning has a wide open pass to Gross. Aiden pump fakes, puts up a 3 contested and comes just a little short there. Gilbert will look to pass the ball in. Carroll has their girls up on the press. Lynch will dribble down the right side, gets smothered by Senard. Senard gets almost lost there, but she's still up in Lynch's face, trying to get the ball. Ball's getting swung around. Rado looking inside. Will look inside, and almost looks like it hit her in the face, but it will be Carroll's ball. All right, Aiden passes up to Gross. Gross takes one step. Aiden goes for the layup. Almost an and one, but it'll be just short of that. Aiden at the free throw line, put up the first one. That'll be good. Caitlin Aiden here comes into this game having 24 points on the season. With her 3 here, that'll only bump her up to 27, but we'll have to see how this last 4 minutes will go.
Real great game plan here from Gilbert. They've really taken her out of this game, and she hasn't really been to score much.
Carroll will inbound the ball out to Aiden. Gets deflected by Cotman. Gross will get the ball. Passes over to Sennard. Sennard will dribble around. Looks for the three-pointer. Pass back to Gross. Gross over to Aiden. Aiden in the corner. Aiden will put up the layup, and that'll be just off the front rim with Gilbert getting the ball back. I think this late in the game, you can really see the effect of a shot clock come into play here with Gilbert not being able to run out the clock for so long. Rado is looking to pass, dribbles, spins, puts up the floater, and Gilbert will call a timeout right before that shot would have gone in.
I kind of want to stem off of what you said with the shot clock here. 35 seconds is a lot of time, and most teams are going to be able to get a shot up in that time. It really only comes into play in the late stages of the game when teams are trying to run the clock out. It just forces more possessions and more opportunities for the losing team to get back in the game.
Lynch looks to inbound, passes over to Hennington. Hennington will look for a handoff, spins back, gets the fake, goes up for a layup, and he'll get it. Gross will pass the ball in. Lynch still in the full court press, passes over to Tuning. Tuning will pass back to Aiden. Aiden will pass to Gross. Gross will fire up the three off the front rim, and the Gilbert Tigers will get the ball back. Hennington will fire up a three also, and that'll be good. Gilbert looks to put in a couple of subs here. I think they're starting to get some of the people that are less experienced in the game. Aiden will get the ball, and it'll become a steal by the Gilbert Tigers right now, but looks to be a jump ball.
Jump ball. That'll go in favor of Carroll, I believe. She got the steal, and she just stuck there, surrounded by 3 Carroll defenders, and she couldn't get the ball away. And don't really want to call a timeout there. Don't want to waste them, just in case anything big happens here.
Right at the end of this girls' game, we have a huge student section coming in here. We're going to have a lot of fans to support our boys tonight and our girls. But it's great to see a lot of people coming out here to support the Carroll Tigers. Gilbert will get the ball running 4 wide, passes it in. It'll be a layup, and it'll be deflected, but also get the rebound back. Then we'll get 2 rebounds, puts it up, and that'll be a foul on, let me get the call here. A call on number 22, Madison Tuning.
Story of this game has been turnovers and fouls, just missed opportunities.
The first free throw will be in for Rado. We'll see the second one. Second free throw will be up, and that'll roll around and be in. Gilbert will be up 30 now with 3 minutes left. They will also deflect the ball out of bounds down on the right side here. Inbounds play goes to Tuning. Tuning will look back to Sennard. Sennard takes 2 dribbles, comes into the post. Gross will fire up a three. That'll be off. Cotman will take the ball up the court. Looks up, passes to Johnson. Johnson will pass to the corner to Rado. Rado inside to Pink. Pink will back out. Gilbert's really backing the ball out here and trying to get something going. Timeout will be assessed to the Gilbert Tigers here. All right. Both teams coming back out on the floor. I'm seeing a lot of newer faces for the Gilbert Tigers here. Looks to inbound. We'll get it in actually to number 12. That'll be Addie Pink. Gets it back inside to Pink. She will get it blocked by Gross. Gross will pass over to Aiden. Aiden taking it down the far side here. Will dribble inside. Looks for the layup and gets a foul call. It'll actually be on the floor, not on the shot there. And the foul call will be on number 30, Grace Margay. Thanks, guys. Aiden about to fire up that free throw. It'll hit the back rim. And that will be the Gilbert Tigers ball. They'll come down the court, passes it over to Johnson. Johnson over to the corner to Baragay. Over to 22, back over to Patel. Patel dribbles left. She will get stuck on the top. Passes it out. Gilbert's really getting everyone involved on this play here. They'll put up the layup, and that'll be no good. Aiden will take it down this far side, closest to our booth up here. She'll pass over to Gross. Gross will look to fire it up. Shaber will also look to fire it up with pump fakes. She'll go for the free throw, and we'll get a foul call on. Let me get the confirmation here on who it was, because I was not 100% sure. That'll be on number 11, which is Ava Johnson. Shable's first free throw was up and good. Shable's second free throw will be off. Bringing up the ball would be number 10, Anna Saltzman. That is our first sighting of her on the court. Patel will be dribbling around, trying to get something going. Goes inside and gets the foul. That'll be Carroll's 11th foul and the 20th foul of this half.
I think we got so many fouls up there, they just quit putting them on the board. We got to 10, and I haven't seen any more go up there.
Yeah, I think we have 11 fouls, but there's only 10 up there. Carroll's putting in Elizabeth Perkins, who is a junior who I did see play in the JV game earlier, which Carroll unfortunately lost by 1 point. That was a really good game, though. Carroll was up by 2, and then Gilbert came down, scored, and then got another free throw after that. And just a really good game in general. Rebound. The Gilbert Tigers, they will take the ball out and just start. Never mind, they will get a foul call. I was going to say they were going to start stalling, but apparently not. They want to keep scoring, keep putting on the pressure.
At this point, there's not enough time to mount a comeback. Maybe you just want to run through some sets here and try and get some stuff up there, see how things work. It's kind of almost like a practice at this point, just to see how some things work and take this one as a loss and move on.
Yeah, kind of to piggyback off what Ethan said, but I think also this is a time to get some of these people that haven't played a varsity minute into the game to actually experience what it is to play like in the Raccoon River Conference basketball games. And Carroll will take a timeout. Itzel's going to put up the free throw here, and that'll be good on her shot. I was thinking it was a 1-and-1 there, but I did not see the second shot. Perkins will bring the ball up, pass it over to Schulte. Schulte will look at dribble baseline, pass it across the baseline, and it'll be stolen. Carroll's just looking a little rough here this last half. I felt like they had a shot coming into the second half, but it just looked a little sloppy coming into their first conference game of the year. Gilbert's really looking to waste the time here. Number 10, Anna Saltzman, will be dribbling around. Gilbert's getting everyone involved here. And that shot will be good for the Gilbert Tigers. 50 seconds left on the clock. Carroll will bring the ball up. Tigran will get it, passes into Tyne. Tyne will look inside. Passes to Tigran on the three-point line. Over to Schulte, swinging the ball over to Perkins. Perkins will get the ball stolen from her. Oh, wait. That'll be Carroll's ball, and with that, that'll only be 17 seconds on the shot clock, so next time either Carroll loses it or the shot clock will go out. That should mean the end of the game. Roeder will look, puts up the shot, and it'll roll off the rim. And now there's no shot clock, so after this possession here, it probably should run out the clock. Yep, Gilbert will get the ball. Bring it up. And it'll look like they're going to run it out. Just dribbling around, passes it over. Shoots it, and it's blocked by Schulte. That'll end the game with a score of 67-33 with the Gilbert Tigers taking the win. We'll be right back for the varsity boys game.